Today we're here with Avril Somerville, an author, writer, educator, blogger, and mother. And her most recent book, A Journey of Life on Purpose, Creativity, Love, Womanhood, Community, Race, and Identity, which is her first book of essays and poetry, which was just published in July. And she also blogs at summerempress.com. What is that thing that you feel?
It's goosebumps. It's a pit in your stomach. It's reading something that you have written aloud for the first time and experiencing emotions that you didn't even know existed. I had written a poem which appears in the book called Massive Cover-Up. Hang in there. And when I wrote it, I felt it was very urgent. It came from a very urgent place. I had to write it. I didn't go to the page with the words that rhymed in mind. It came from a deep place, and it kind of travels to my fingertips, and then I start to write it. And it flows, and it's like water. It's very fluid. It's boundless. It's nothing that I can harness. It's just like write it, and write it, and write it, and write it, and then drop your pencil, and then it's done. And that's when you know you've done justice to your gifts, when you have emptied out. You're so full, and then you empty out, and then that's it. So when I read that piece in public for the first time, I had no idea of the power that lie in those words. And I knew that what I had was uniquely created for something, and that was divine. And so I no longer needed everyone to say, press play. So I was good with that. It's just like, you know what? This is not about me. This is about pouring out what's been poured in, and let it do what it does. And so that's what I feel the most passionate energy about, just doing justice to the gift. No one can empower you. You already have the power that you need. There are experts that abound, coaches, personal coaches who, their gift and their coaching is along the line of empowerment. And I think they too understand that you already have the power. They help you to turn it on, but they can't give it to you. So Toby always says, no one can give you that power. It's not something you pass on. It's something that you ignite, that becomes ignited. But you have to believe that it's there. See, a lot of people will never experience that shift because they really don't believe themselves capable of housing something so great. So I think when you just know that what you have is really, it's not something that you have just created, it's something that's been poured into you, then it becomes about obedience. And it's like, I don't want to die with this in me. This is what I was put here for. And I need to do it without censor, and I need to do it without expectation that everybody else says it's great. It will land where it needs to land. The person who needs it will get it.